Hello, I'm Dallas Johnson. I want to talk about some software that I've discovered, and throughout the years in all of my dealer training classes, I strongly encourage all motor vehicle dealers to consider using some software to run your dealership. Software is going to help you maintain compliance, and software for dealers has really evolved here in the last few years, especially in the last couple of years. And I want to tell you about a program I've been using. It's called Dealer Center, and Dealer Center does a lot of amazing things. The first thing Dealer Center does is it will go out and find where inventory is. There can be a scenario where you might have a customer come onto the lot and they'll tell you they want a 2018 Chevy Silverado four-wheel drive blue, and you don't have it. Well, you can easily find that vehicle. You're going to be able to find any vehicle that your customer might need by using Dealer Center and going around. It'll actually go around and find all the vehicles that your customers are looking for. You can actually show a picture to that customer on your computer and hide the price, and then you can mark it up to whatever you think you're going to be able to incur some profits and have it shipped and delivered to your dealership. So this is something you can do with this dealer software, is track every single dealer auction in the country and find specific vehicles that you're looking for. It's also going to help you start learning wholesale pricing. One of the most important things that I'm going to tell you in your dealer training class is the key to profits in this industry is to know wholesale pricing. You need to know when to buy at a dealer auction, but more importantly, need to know when not to buy. So learning wholesale pricing is very important. And when you get your dealer license and use discountdealercenter.com to get this software, you're going to be able to study all wholesale pricing guides. It basically scans through all the wholesale pricing guides, and you'll be able to find out a really true value before you buy a vehicle. This software is also going to allow you to download what's called a VIN scanner on your phone. So you can use this amazing software and put it on your phone, and when you're at a dealer auction, when a vehicle's coming through the lane, you can go up and take a picture of the VIN, and it's going to tell you the vehicle information along with the last wholesale pricing and next week's predicted wholesale markup. So when you're at the dealer auction, take a picture of the VIN, and it might show you, say, for example, this is a 2008 Toyota Camry, and they were selling for $5,000 last week. Well, if they're selling for $5,000 wholesale last week, that's real close to what I'm going to want to give this week. If they're selling for $5,000 last week and they're going for $6,000 this week, well, maybe I won't buy that. But if they're going for $5,000 last week and this week they're going for $3,500 or $4,000, then that's a buy that you might want to look at. So you can actually load this software right onto your phone and use the VIN scanner for the wholesale pricing information as well. You can run all your vehicle history reports, not only with the National Motor Vehicle Title information, but you can run Carfax and also a great program called AutoCheck, which is more geared to dealer auction vehicle history reports. You can print up some really sharp looking window stickers for your dealership or some hang tags if that's convenient for you. And you can also post your inventory. So this amazing software will market your vehicles nationwide. So as soon as you've got a little bit of a description and a couple of vehicles ready to go, you can click one button and you're going to be able to upload that vehicle to TrueCar, CarGurus.com. It's going to automatically post your vehicles to Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, and even Google vehicle listings. So you're going to be able to take that vehicle that you're selling on your lot and basically market it nationwide. So if you've got a vehicle for sale, you're going to be able to click the upload button and you're going to market it to a nationwide audience. You can actually have this software build you a website if that's something you're interested in. But most importantly, I'm going to talk about this component of this incredible software, which is called Deal Driver. You can take Deal Driver out of the software, put it into your website, and literally put a credit application on your website. It also allows your customer to complete a credit application before they ever arrive to your dealership, or it will allow you to automatically send all the documents to the customer no matter where they're at in the country. They can sign those documents and get their loan, and that shows an on-site transaction. So even though your dealership's located in the state of Missouri or wherever else, that shows the state that the sale took place at your licensed location. Once you've got the deal driven and the deal's done, then you can ship or deliver that vehicle anywhere. So this allows your customers to apply for a loan online. They can actually complete all the paperwork online, and they don't even have to step foot into your dealership. And you can make that legal sale at your licensed lot using Deal Driver. And then after the deal is done, you can go ahead and ship or deliver that vehicle to the customer. Or a lot of times I'm finding out your customer does all the paperwork in advance, and then they show up, sign a couple of documents, and drive the vehicle off the lot. It really cuts down on paperwork, and research is showing that our customers want to complete that deal before they even come into the lot. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, if you do have a customer on your lot, Most customers need loans. A very large portion of the customers that you're selling motor vehicles to will need a loan. And you can actually get a loan for anybody by using Dealer Center. And you want to get the discount, I'll go ahead and show it to you. It's discountdealercenter.com. When you sit down with a customer and they tell you they need a loan for a vehicle, then you can boot this up. And all you're going to need to do is basically type in the customer's name and gross monthly household income and their birth date, and it's going to go out and find a loan. In fact, it's going to take their credit score and match it up with one of the many lenders that you see right there on the screen. And if the customer likes the terms of that loan, they're going to get that loan. They're going to make payments to that third-party lender, and usually within about 24 to 48 hours, that third-party lender is going to wire transfer the entire purchase price of that vehicle you've sold into your checking account or your savings account. And if for some unforeseen reason that customer decides to stop making payments on that vehicle, well, one of those third-party companies are going to hire a recovery company to do the repossession. So that's going to allow you to stay on your lot and you're not running all over the place, doing repossession. So we'll get financing for any customer, good credit, bad credit, horrendous credit, foreclosures. We're going to be able to get them a loan as well. It's going to print up all of your documents, including your FTC buyer's guides. It's automatically going to print up all of your deal docs, including installment contracts if there is motor vehicle financing involved, and your required bill of sale. Remember, Missouri does require that you have a bill of sale on every buy and every sell, so you can print up your bills of sale here. Another great thing you can do, if you do have a late model vehicle that has Sirius XM, you're going to be able to get that customer a free 3-month trial on Sirius XM to that vehicle. So if it does have Sirius XM, you should be able to get that program enacted. And this is a great selling tool. This can actually close a deal when if you got a customer not ready to quite sign on the dotted line, let them know, hey, listen, I'm going to get you a 3-month free trial of Sirius XM if you buy this vehicle today. So you can activate Sirius XM for that customer, and they're going to get a free 3-month trial, and that's going to be for the premium service as well. Now, in every one of my dealer training classes, I always recommend that you get started using a third-party lender, maybe learn the ropes a little bit and use another party to do your financing. But once you've even gotten a little bit of experience, I'm strongly going to encourage you to consider going into buy here, pay here. And buy here, pay here is obviously where you're going to go to that dealer auction. Maybe you bought a car for $2,000 and you sell it to somebody on your lot for like $7,000, and they're going to make payments directly to you. The great thing about Dealer Center, it will run your buy here, pay here for you. It's amazing. And, so it's going to do a couple things for you when you decide you want to make that jump into buy here, pay here. By the way, buy here, pay here can be extremely profitable. If you think about how a buy here, pay here models works, when you have a multitude of customers out there and they're making payments to you every single month, you can see a real snowball effect of cash flow, and it can be extremely profitable. You can run a credit report on that customer if you want to do that before you decide whether or not to allow them to finance a vehicle, and it will process your payments. Now, some of us old school dealers like me, I remember in the days past, we used to wait for our customers to write checks every month to make payments on the vehicles that we sold them, and 9 out of 10 customers were sending their payments late. Well, those are days of old, and now what we do automatic debt reduction from their checking or savings account. Many customers actually like to make their car payments on a credit card every month so they can actually get points on that credit card. So this great, amazing software will allow you to process payments from your customers through automatic debt reduction through their checking account or savings account, or they can automatically make their monthly payments with their credit card. So gone are the days of waiting on those checks to come in the mailbox. Those payments are going to be made by wire transfer now, and this Dealer Center will allow you to do that, and it also allow you to send them an automated email or text message just to give them a notice that their payment is going to be due. Something that you may not be aware of. There's so many great things you can do with a dealer's license. If you do decide to become a buy here, pay here dealer, you can actually build a portfolio of loans and sell them for a huge profit to a company called Agora. And you can do that right in this software. So you can, let's say, for example, you've got 30 vehicles you've sold and the customers are making payments. If you want to wait it out and wait for 2 or 3 years to get all your money for those vehicles, you can certainly wait for the customer to make all your payments, or you can easily package your loan portfolio and sell it. So if you want to cash out right now on all those vehicles that customers owe you money on for the next 2 or 3 years, you can easily do this. I know many dealers that will build up about 20 vehicle portfolio and then automatically sell them, and you are constantly cashing out on your portfolio. That's a great thing you can do. I strongly encourage you to become a buy here, pay here dealer. I was recently listening to a podcast where a young man in Dallas, Texas was being interviewed, and he started a dealer's license. He got his dealer's license 3 years ago, started a buy here, pay here dealership shortly thereafter, and he's built it into over 1,800 accounts, which means he's got 1,800 folks making payments to him every single month. And I was doing some basic math. This guy in Dallas, Texas got his dealer's license 3 years ago, and he's grossing about $500,000 every single month. So this license is what you want to do. If you want to just sell a few vehicles a year, you can do that. If you want to build the biggest buy here, pay here dealership in your city, you can do that as well. Now, normally Dealer Center starts at $60 a month. The buy here, pay here component is $50 a month, okay? And also it's got basic websites, deal driver and everything that's built right in there. This does your motor vehicle history reports for 25 cents a piece and does the OFAC checks for 25 cents a piece. We talk about OFAC in your class. So I reached out to Dealer Center and they have given a discount now for all of my students. So, well, you don't even have to really be my student. You can just go ahead and go to discountdealercenter.com. There's no code you have to input. You just have to fill out your information on this webpage that you see right here. That's going to be discountdealercenter.com. And what that's going to allow you to do, it's going to give you a 30-day free trial plus a $250 credit. And that's basically going to allow you to use the software for about 5.5 months, the basic version. And you can use that software, test it out, make sure that it's right for you before you ever start investing in it. DiscountDealerCenter.com. You just type in your information there, and you'll be able to use that software anytime once you get your dealer's license. So once again, my name's Dallas Johnson, and I'm going to be giving your class for you. You can certainly search for dealer programs, but I've used many of them, and I'm certainly going to recommend Dealer Center. You can go to DiscountDealerCenter.com. I'm approved by the Department of Revenue to provide your training for your Missouri dealer license. So if you are interested in getting your dealer's license, the state does require that you take a 4-hour dealer training class, and I give those classes all over the state of Missouri. You can go to modealer.com. Click on class schedule. There's a lot of startup videos for you there, but you can also click that class schedule in the dealer video link to find many videos. And I'm going to do my very best to steer you in the right direction on the day of that training class. I give the classes in Kansas City, St. Louis, Springfield, Cape Girardeau, Columbia, and up in St. Joe. So hopefully you can find a location near you. I really do appreciate you considering me to become your dealer license training partner. Once again, my name's Dallas Johnson. If you would like to take your dealer training course, just go to modealer.com, and in your dealer training class, I'm going to do my very best to steer you in the right direction, to help you get set up with your software if that's something that you're interested in, and help you get your profits going as soon as possible. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you watching the video, and I want to wish you the very best of luck with your new business.